to the RunRX podcast, where we talk about all things running. As many runners know, it's 90% mental. So join Coach Valerie and Coach Caroline as we go through the mental side of running. Welcome back to Tough Love Tuesdays. I'm your host, Coach Caroline, and today I want to talk to you about our membership and having success with what Valerie teaches. So if you follow us on any of the social media channels, you know that there's an open enrollment going on right now. We open it up about every 3 months to bring in the next group of runners. We like to keep it small so that Valerie can spend a lot of time with you. It's not one-on-one, but she does, when you check in, when you send in your videos, she does give you your whole attention. Your video comes in, she's looking at you running, and she's looking at your check-in and giving you focused attention. And it's not scalable, right? So for that reason, we try to keep it small, and we try to make sure that we only bring in a big push of people like a couple times a year. Okay. So this is our opening for the first quarter. The last one, as you know, was in December, and we're letting more people in. And one of the things that we don't really get questioned on, we get a lot of questions about how much one-on-one time do I get with Valerie? How big are the Zooms? How many people are in the group? Will I get the attention? And I find that fascinating because the people that ask those questions aren't the people that sign up. There are very few people that question me like that wind up signing up. And those that don't question, that sign up, always come back and say, I was so surprised at how much one-on-one attention, how much time Valerie gives to us personally in the group, on the Zooms. She really is very, I'm not going to say fanatical, but it really is her mission, our mission, to make you a better runner, right? An injury-free runner. So I think what happens is we think we need that one-on-one attention because that's what's going to give us certainty that if we spend this money for 12 weeks, we'll get our money's worth. We will come out of it without being injured or fixing our injury or whatever it is we're trying to increase our speed, increase our technique. We look for certainty. And we do that with more than just running, guys. We want certainty with our job. We want certainty with our marriage. We want certainty with our boyfriends or girlfriends. We want certainty that our kids are going to grow up and be great citizens or have a successful future. But the bottom line is, there is no certainty. Nothing is certain, right? What's that old saying? Death and taxes are the only things that you can count on. At the end of the day, if you want certainty when you join the RunRX method, it's on you. We give you the tools. We give you the exercises, the drills. We tell you what to do, in what order, how much each day, how you should build on it. Now, if you take that and do what we say, you're going to have success. If you take that and say, well, that's not enough for me, I want to go outside of the training, I'm not saying you won't have success, but it may halt your success. You may not be able to actually get out of pain because you're running more than you should. You're not changing your technique. You're changing your technique for that 10 or 15 minutes that you're running that Valerie asks you to, but then you're going to go out and you're going to do 10 miles with your old habits and your old movement. I can't help that. I can't change that. Valerie can't change that. You have to change that. We also can't get you to get up every morning or to lace up your shoes when you get home from work. That's on you. It's on you to do the work. It's on you to do the self-care. It's on you to do the strength. We can only do so much. The old saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, is absolutely true. I also can't suck the water out the back end. I can't go like that and try to straw the water out of the horse to force him to drink. I can't do that for you either. That's a really crass way of putting it, but I'm trying to make you realize that you can't. I, as a coach, can talk to you about your mindset. Valerie can talk to you about your technique. We can ask you to check in. We can ask you to do the exercises. We can tell you this is what you're paying for. But if you don't show up in the Zooms, you don't send the check-ins in, you don't do the work in the order and the methodology that we put forth to you, then you're not going to get the results that you paid for. It's just the bottom line. We can't do it for you. So if you're on the fence, if you're thinking about joining, or maybe you have joined and you're starting to get into it and you're starting to feel a little nervous, oh, what did I get in for? I'm not sure about this. It's up to you to control it. We can't make you do anything. We can't not make you do anything. We want you to be successful. So all we can do is give you the tools. Think about your personal trainer at the gym or your physical therapist. All they can do is say, this is what I need you to do every day. But if you don't do it, it's on you. Now and you might go, well, that's a horrible way of putting it. No, that's a fantastic way of putting it. You and you alone can make this happen. So if you want success, it's not up to Valerie. It's not up to Caroline. It's 100% up to you. You can grab the bull by the horns and get yourself running with proper technique. You can realign your movement. You can get yourself out there and enjoy running injury-free. And isn't that what the whole purpose is of this podcast, of our membership, of what we teach? It's on you. And isn't that fantastic that you don't have to worry about what I'm doing, what Valerie's doing, what other people in the group are doing, because you have control over whether or not you're successful in the RunRX method. I hope to see you in the membership. And if I don't, I hope you stay on our podcast and keep asking us questions, because we really do love to help and we really want to see you running pain-free. Thanks, guys. Thank you for joining us on the RunRX podcast. If you'd like to know more, join us at www.runrx.fit. And if you have additional questions that you'd like answered on the podcast, email us at support@runrx.fit.